Hello, my friends, and welcome to This Simple Sober Life. I am Joshua, and I help others make simple changes to create a life of awesome. Welcome, my friends, and thank you so much for joining me today. Quick, if you haven't yet, please make sure to subscribe to this channel and click on that bell so you get notified each time I create a video. Also, make sure to check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Just follow the link down below at This Simple Sober Life for more awesome tips on business, finance, relationships, spirituality, and of course, sobriety. Well, it is Thursday and I still have not yet been able to return back to work. I went through the COVID testing and they said that it could take up to 10 days to get my results back. Fortunately, I am feeling so much better. You know, I had kind of a stomach thing going on. I'm pretty sure it was like a stomach flu or something like that. But I'm feeling so much better now. And, you know, I looked at that little health thing, the health app on my iPhone. And since Friday, the most amount of steps I have taken in a single day was like 2,000. That is pretty pathetic. And so I wanted to take just a few hours to get out, get a little bit of exercise, some fresh air. And so I am going to just go and explore a little town not too far away from here called Lake Lure. Now, Lake Lure is in between here and Asheville. It's only about a half hour, 40 minutes away. And it's a huge lake with like a beach, and it's got a small little community. And I saw pictures of a waterfall, so maybe we'll see something in there. But one of the cool things about Lake Lure is it is one of the locations that Dirty Dancing was filmed on. You know, that resort that in the Catskills that they go to during the summertime. Part of that was actually filmed at Lake Lure. So maybe we'll run into Jennifer Grey. Probably not Patrick Swayze, sadly. But yeah, it should be a good time, a good quick little trip just to get out of the house, get kind of refreshed, and back into work, because I am now 85% done with this schooling, and I have just passed the 350 page mark in my book. It's insane. I can't even believe it. You know, I've always wanted to write a book, but I'm like, I don't really know what I would write. Little did I know that all the words would just come flowing out of me. And it has been a project I've been working on for over a year now. So I'm super excited to see that. I can actually see the finish line in that. I know where it's going to go. And it should be pretty quick pace from here on out. I'm hoping to get both the book and schooling done by the end of July. So wish me luck with that. But first, a quick little trip out. So I'll definitely take you along for the ride. And, you know, I hope you are having a fantastic Thursday. Oh, and I couldn't leave the house and go on an adventure without my best friend, Luna! Luna's so excited to go on a little road trip, aren't you? Now, that's not very enthusiastic. Aren't you excited to go on a road trip? You want to go on a road trip? Yeah. All right. Anyway, we'll see you in a bit. Well, Luna and I made it to Lake Lure. It didn't take very long at all. And this is such a cute little town. It's kind of rested. here in the Blue Ridge Mountains on the very edge of them. And I'm just looking at an endpoint to the lake, and they've got a beach out here. They've got a little water park, some swimming areas, some boat docks, and right behind me are some little shops, and Luna is ready to investigate. Some little shops. There's even an inn and a spa. Here, let me turn this around and show you a little bit. So you can see a lot of the mountains there in the background, nestled in the backdrop of this quaint little town. Over here we have the Lake Lure Inn and Spa. Maybe if I want a little quick retreat from everyday life, I might have to stop in there and get a little massage. Lord knows I could use one. It's been years since I've had a good massage. It's got flowering trees and more mountains and the lake. And you can see, well, let me go a little further. I'll show you the water park. But the beach is completely empty. Looks like it might even be closed because of the corona thing. But I'm gonna grab one of those little doggy bags just in case, and we're gonna go on a little walk. Well, it definitely looks like the beach is locked. You couldn't get a better sign than that. But we'll still have a good time anyway. Wasn't really planning on going to the beach. I probably couldn't take Luna on there anyway. Oh, Luna, stop. A nice view of the lake. So there we have the water park. It's got slides right into the lake. Some, I guess well, not really playground equipment. I don't know what that would be. But you got paddle boards that you can rent, some kayaks and canoes. You know, just for a nice little jaunt on the calm water. Where are you going, sweetheart? Where are you going? There's not even boats down there. Come on. Got some great walking trails here around Lake Lure. We're going through a little garden area right now, just off the side of the lake. Luna has to investigate every plant and every flower, and then pee on everything. But really pretty and quaint here. It's very quiet. What do you think, Luna? You like this little area? It's nice and shady, huh? Nice and shady. There's a lot of wildlife and vegetation. It's a nice little cove on the walking path at Lake Lure. Got a little kayaker out there. I'm not so sure he's wearing pants. We gotta go. So I took a little break to give Luna some water under this little pavilion, and we started getting dive bombed by these birds. I'm gonna see if I can catch it because they're really coming really close. Hold on. See that? Look at this little asshole. He's coming in. Oh, he ran away. Come on, you old bitch. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna stand right here, see if he comes in again. Oops, there he goes. Little jerk. Oop. He's just swooping, and here he comes. Oh! I think he's trying to hit Luna. I don't know what his problem is. I don't see a nest or anything. So weird. And Luna's trying to eat them. See that? Crazy. Oh, she gets a little bastard. Be a jerk. The heck is going on, sweetheart? The heck is going on? These jerk birds. Yeah, they better go away. You'll get them. Now, I was on my way home after, we only had like a quick walk. It was maybe an hour, hour and a half tops over at Lake Lure. And there's this place on 74 that I always pass and has always kind of sparked some curiosity with me. And it's the Tyron Equestrian Center. And you know, it's all about horses, of course, and things like that. But I always wanted to make a stop. And on my way home, I'm like, hey, why not? I cut my walk a little short, so why not do a little more investigating? And this place is wealthy. You know, of course, equestrianism is usually a hobby restricted for the upper crust. And, you know, I've got a topic later on that I want to talk about, and I think this falls perfectly in line with that. But let's take a look around and see what they have. Got a cool little general store. Got foods, breads, coffee, espresso, ice cream. Ooh, fresh donuts. Might have to go in, I'm a little hungry. Come on. That cute little carousel. That's really cute. I bet Callie would like that. Come on. An Italian restaurant in here. There's a lot more in here than I thought it did. This may even be a resort of sorts. Yeah, it is. Huh. Tyron Resort. Makes sense. Oh, look at this. Come here. It's pretty cool. Looks like the Italian restaurant opens at 11.
Claire Everett for Lily and Scott sequence both of her mounts into agenda.
One of the rings with the horses. Wow, that's really cool. I've never seen this live. Like, must just be practicing. I'm gonna swing around and see if I can get a closer look.
Now come from the left, take her left. You're taking her left here. And I want you right knee, right leg, push her over on the land. All into the you can do it. That's the feeling after the jump.
As Harden's going to step in the ring here for us. Harden is in.
Pretty cool, huh, Luna? Yeah, I know, it's pretty cool. These are white cheddar Cheez-It groups, and they're freaking amazing. They're probably one of the best little crackers on the market. I'm not even kidding. Luna and Faith love them. Everyone in my family absolutely loves them. Now, could we go ahead and get the generic kind? Yeah, we could do that. But why? This is Lumen. Now, as you know, I am a sucker for Facebook ads that really catch my eye, especially if they have the ability to make me look better or make me feel better, help me lose weight faster, you know, anything to help me improve my life or anything like that. If it's catchy, I mean, really, I put an order in for magical toothpaste that would guarantee me the whitest teeth ever. Now, of course, that was a sham, and I got screwed over on that. But this is a 3-step facial cleansing process. It includes some exfoliating scrub. It includes some dark eye circle defense, and that lighting is terrible, sorry about that. And it includes a moisturizer. Now, this is just the sample sizes. However, if I should decide to continue on with the order, it would be $60 for a 2-month supply. So why in the world am I going from equestrianism to crackers to facial cleansers? Well, happy Financial Friday, my friends. I know it's been a while since I've shot a video helping to educate you on different financial perspectives. But there is something in common with all 3 of these, and it has to do with the price versus value opportunity. So everything has a price and everything has a value. And it really depends on the individual on how they determine what they're willing to spend and how valuable something is. Now, I could certainly go to the grocery store and get some knockoff brand of the white cheddar Cheez-It crisps. But are they gonna taste as good? I've had some of the knockoff brands at different crackers, especially Wheat Thins, and they are nothing like that. I value my name brand Wheat Thins over the knockoff generic kinds. Something that is very, very expensive, in my opinion, such as equestrianism. I mean, it takes thousands and thousands of dollars to become at the level that we were watching at today, to move up to a professional level of equestrianism. You know, there's the lessons, there's the clothing, there's the horse training, there's the horse itself, there's food, there's storage, there's all of this. I'm talking thousands of dollars. Now, to many people like myself, that might be a little extreme. It might not be worth you know, spending my money on. But that's only because I don't value that that hobby or that passion like those other people do. I find it fascinating to watch, and you know, I'm very interested in it. I don't know much about it. I just thought it was something cool. But you know, I don't have that value in my being, in my DNA, and in my wallet. And so we really need to understand that each of us, like all of us having a different opinion, have a different set of values when it comes to what we're willing to pay for something. You know, generally speaking, I hate when someone says, oh, that's too expensive. We can get it cheaper somewhere else. But what I need to do is, I find those words to be very, very negative, rather than, you know, trying to come up with a creative or positive solution so that you are able to afford the nicer things. What I need to do is understand that while their words may not be correct, what they may actually be saying is they don't hold the value in that particular subject or that particular item that then I might. You know, will I spend $60 a month on, or $60 every 2 months on a facial cleanser that can help me look younger? The answer is yes. I've done it before. This may or may not be the one, but that's why I have the free sample. And you know, it's so far, I think that I enjoy it and I like it, and I hold a lot of value in the way that my skin looks. You know, same thing goes for my video equipment, my electronic equipment. You know, I hold a lot of value in the brands that I buy. That's why I favor Apple a lot. You know, I am willing to go out and spend $1,600 on a laptop because I value that brand and what it will do to enrich my life. You know, I find it easier to use. I find it way more intuitive, and you know, come on, it's a hot machine. But the same thing goes with my phone. You know, I favor the Apple product, so I have no problem dropping $1,000 on a brand new Apple device, because I feel that it adds value to my life. And so I'm willing to do that. Now, on the other hand, there are things that I am not willing to go out and spend money on. Or, you know, there's a time value as well. You know, I work with a bunch of guys at work, and, you know, when an issue comes up with my car, you know, and I'm talking about it, and they're like, oh, all you have to do is go in and move this little bolt and take this little thingy off, and you can do it yourself. No, thank you. I do not hold value in doing that. Will it save me money? Yeah, more than likely. But the time and energy that I do to go out and get the part and get the car ready and, you know, take all this stuff off and do it myself, I could have easily paid someone to do it while I did something that brought more value to my life. And, you know, that's just my line of thinking. You know, a price versus value way of thinking. And so my friends, I highly encourage you that if there is something that brings value to your life, go out and get it. Now, should you deplete your savings in doing it? No. You might have to save up over time to actually get it. Like I did with my laptop, it took me several months to, keep putting away so that I could get the laptop that I wanted. Currently, I'm in the market for a new car, and I'm looking for one that will bring value to my life. Now, that value comes with the understanding that I won't have to worry every time I start my car that the damn thing's gonna blow up. That certainly adds value to my life, and I'm willing to pay money for it. And so this whole thing of things being too expensive, or let's go cheaper, or whatever, it generally stands to reason that if you cheap out on something that is meant to bring value to your life, then you'll be disappointed in the end. And I have gone through that many, many times. And so even if you have to save up a little bit longer, or even if you have setbacks and you can't get it right now, I highly encourage you to respect the value that something will bring to your life and get what you want. I hope you enjoyed this, my friends. If you did, please make sure to comment down below. What are your thoughts on price versus value? And also give this video a big old thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that bell when you subscribe so you get notified each time I create a video. And until next time, my friends, cheers.